Hey there folks, welcome back to Dark Souls. Now, this episode will probably air in between me starting the Duke's Archives and me actually killing Seif the Albino. The reason it occurs where it does is because the first time I went to try and fight him, the little prick cursed me. I didn't know he could do that, probably should have considering the first time I went to his lair, cursed statues everywhere, but for some reason it just didn't really occur. So as a result, I've come back here to New Londo, because I am perma-cursed. I will always be able to hurt the enemies here with pretty much any weapon I choose to use. So, in addition, I think my holy weapon should... I don't know, I was told that the occult weapons are best against ghosts, but they don't seem to do, particularly more or less damage. Holy weapons seem to work a bit better. Perhaps it's just the fact I'm using, the Great Sword of Artorias and, it's scaled to all of my stats, and all of my stats are fairly high because, I overcompensated. Well, I didn't really overcompensate, that's the wrong word entirely. I didn't really know what I wanted to do and what was available. This being a blind playthrough and all that. Oh, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Great Sword of Artorias, motherfucker. But yeah. So, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, I've pumped so many stats into so many different things that my sword here that scales with faith, intelligence, strength, dexterity, it's quite powerful against most enemies. The only thing it seems to have trouble with is anything that has a very high magic resistance, or anything that is specifically immune to divine damage. That's the only time I seem to lose a bit of strength. But here in New Londo at least, where everything is evil and cursed and shit, my sword is, well, it's something to be feared. Which is just as it should be, really, in my opinion. See? Even the wall doesn't dare try and contain it. It's like, yeah, just go through me, bro. Shit. Didn't know you were so pimp. Yeah, this is probably a bad idea, considering like I am cursed and thus have half health, but on the other hand, the ghost barely seemed to be scratching me, which is very different from the first time I came here. Then again, the first time I came here was right at the beginning of the game, where I picked up my wonderful less stock, which I still miss sometimes. Would be nice if I could have powered it up with, lightning powers or something, and had a really fast, zappy weapon. But that was not to be. I mean, I see you there. Great Sword of Artorias! But I still could do that, I suppose. I've got a lot of different weapons. I've been around upgrading a lot of different stuff to different statuses. I have a level 7 Flame Claymore, which does all the awesome brute force physical damage of a claymore, combined with a shit ton of fire damage. I think it actually does more damage than my Quelaag sword does, at least my Quelaag sword without humanity. Speaking of humanity, I also have a Chaos Rapier, which, on its own, even at level 3 or 4 or whatever it is at the moment, isn't really that impressive. I mean, it's fast, so I can rack up quite a bit of damage quite fast. That is useful, and if I get parries or backstabs with it, especially when I've had humanity on me, I've actually breached the 1,000 point barrier using that rapier. But just for general combat, it's kind of shit, and I doubt it'd be very useful against a boss, unless I fight anything that's specifically weak to fire damage. I've been back down to Lost Island as well. Collected a bunch of extra stuff that was lying around, some extra red titanite and stuff like that. That's how I've managed to upgrade all my my fire and chaos weapons. I did also come across Solaire, who'd gone stark raving mad and taken to wearing a large insect on his face. Which sort of had its arms spread out like a cartoony picture of the sun, and he was running around ranting about how he'd found the sun! Hooray, hooray, and apparently that meant he had to try and stab me. Which I thought was a little harsh. There was also a ghost on top of these, whatever the decorative columns here. I killed it. Used my bow. Again, because I'm cursed, I can use bows to kill the ghost from long range. I don't know if transient curse counts to the same degree or not. I mean, obviously, if I use transient, I get all my health and still be able to hurt them, but you've got the whole risk of the transient curse running out in the middle of a fight and me being surrounded by enemies I can no longer even harm. So, I'm going to try and do this, just like this, with the half health and everything. Should be fine. Even at half health, I've got 500 odd And the ghosts here only seem to do about 50-60 points of damage a slash. So that still gives me plenty of room to work with. And where are you, little... Ah, there you are. See you there at the bottom of the waterways. You little nonce. Fuck it. Just leave him where he is. He can't get... Well, it's a weird thing. Because the ghosts don't clip, they do... Oh, piss off. They do tend to sort of just wander off and get bored, and oftentimes they seem to somehow get themselves trapped in the middle of objects as well, which is quite delightful for me. Nope, he's not following me. Probably is actually stuck in that bridge somewhere. Because even though they are supposed to no-clip... Yes, I see you. They still tend to get stuck quite a lot as well. There's a fog gate down there as well. Where's there a fog gate underwater? Perhaps this game has some version of Final Fantasy VII's underwater materia. Yes, I know you're there. No, don't do that! No, don't lock onto the one down. Stop it. Stop it. Nah. I didn't die. Ah, cool. Hopefully I haven't trapped myself, because fuck off am I going all the way back to the bonfire, fire link, and then coming all the way down here. You piss off. And killing all the ghosts all over again, because... You know, I probably should be a bit more concerned about things than I am right now, but like I say, they're clearly doing little to no damage to me, even with those big, overhand, double scythe slashes, so... What's there to worry about? Oh, fuck. No, stop it. Don't you dare. I thought my game was going to crash again. It's done that a couple of times. Oh, fuck off. Just do the... There we go. I'm still not used to having my bow set to, my shield hand. It's a different combo of buttons to get it out, equipped, and ready to use. Basically, rather than pushing triangle to two-hand, if it's in my right hand, I have to push L1. Yeah, just push L1 with the bow equipped in place of the shield. That'll place the sword on my back. It'll stick there, sort of like Clouds does. Presumably there's magnetic locks in my armour or something. I mean, the great sword doesn't have a sheath, so... Actually, that's a point. I wonder if I was using my claymore or something that does have a sheath, would my weapon return to it, or would it just do what it does with certain things when you unequip them? Would it just vanish? Don't know why that's just come to me. Just curious, I guess. You guys fucked off already? Don't make me go get Bill Murray. I'll do it. He won't be happy about it. He's already said he doesn't want anything to do with the Ghostbusters anymore. You want to see that man bitch and whine at you? Do you? Can you live with yourself? That's probably the wrong word entirely. Excuse me. Great sword of Artorias. Wow, you're in the floor. I'm terrified, honest. Really, you can't see it, but I'm quaking in my well-armoured booties. Fuck off. Fuck off. Still haven't got entirely used to not having all the stamina I should have as well. Well, not all that I should. You know what I mean. I'm used to having more stamina than this, is basically what I'm saying. A magic shield is... Yeah, it's been pretty useful so far. I'm considering upgrading to the blood shield. For several reasons, not the least of which being the blood shield has status resistance, according to its description. I'm assuming that's going to mean curse as well. Because when I do eventually go back to fight Seath, I'm going to do so... I'm not going to be there cursed, because... Little twat has a little tantrum maneuver that causes a ridiculous amount of physical damage, even when you've got the Ring of Steel Defense equipped. And even when you've got, like, well, Giant's armor and shit like I have, there's no way it should cause as much damage as it does, and yet, somehow, it does. I ain't afraid of no ghost! You guys fuck off, I'm trying to talk to the people, damn it. Right, now where was I? Yes, Seath. Now I tried out a couple of different tactics against him, used various different weapons against him. Fire Claymore didn't really do any more damage than my Great Sword of Artorias did, and obviously has the same issues in terms of attack speed and whatnot. My Chaos Rapier, even when powered up with a couple of Humanity, didn't really do much damage, because for some reason it wasn't landing the stabs properly. If I'd been able to land, like say, every hit, I think I would have racked up damage faster than any other weapon. But as it was, it just wasn't working out, so gave that a miss as well. I don't have any lightning weapons, but I did try a regular weapon powered up with a bit of pine resin. That did seem to do a fair whack of damage. So I've taken... You piss off. I've taken, Solaire's, straight sword and turned that into a lightning version of itself over at the giant blacksmith in Anor Londo. I'm hoping... I haven't actually had a chance to try it yet, but I'm hoping that'll work out pretty well. It's it's a proper, fully charged lightning weapon. It won't run out of charge at any point. And it should do more damage than the regular sword, just with a coating of pine resin, which is doing, I hope, anyway. We'll have, we'll see you in the next episode, hopefully. That said, just suddenly thought, there is a boss to this area, isn't there? I wonder, can I get through this fast enough to show you guys the boss in the same episode? That would be the big question. And if I can, and I have no doubt it's probably going to kick my ass, because, half health and all that. But, we'll find out. We'll find out. Some twat in the ceiling. I presume he's going to keep trying to follow me, so... Oh, yep, there he is. And a friend, no ghost! Great sword of Adorius, motherfucker! Now, there was something in the fireplace. No ghosts. No ghosts. Doesn't really matter. I mean, like I say, they can't particularly scratch me. I assume I'd have time to slide back down the ladder before one could kill me, but... Probably best not to put myself in that position if I don't have to, yeah? I'm on top of the... whatever the hell this was supposed to be. Get a vaguely churchy vibe from it, but it doesn't really strike me as a church, per se. The fuck are you? Yeah, you're bright red, but I can see inside you. Thank you, Brian. That was marvellously wonderful camera work there.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors. Save for ghosts, you have the Lord Vessel.
Yep, I'm pretty damn baller.
Impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You
To kill you all and take over the world?
kings.
How did you know?
My guard over. This
Oh, yeah,
is
it's
the
them.
key to the seal.
Why'd you keep it in a
The
cage?
four kings
It keeps
slumber
biting
in the
me.
deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the ceiling and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss.
Question, what's a dark
But
wraith?
the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals.
I mean, I know what the Abyss is. That's where Artorias book it off to.
Long ago, the night Artorias
killed him, which
traversed
doesn't bode
the
well for me.
Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Yeah, slight problem. He's dead. I mean, I found his grave. He was guarded by a giant fucking wolf that used his sword.
That can be quite onerous, but not to worry.
Actually, the curse is proving out pretty useful for me, admittedly at this level.
But the breaking of curses is the territory of deities. You must be prepared for sacrifice.
Well, what's the price then? Ooh, I can just buy magic off you that presumably cures my curse. I'd rather go with that than having to keep coming back to you. Blah blah blah. Task. Soul save the red road. What's that? Yeah. Sacrifice humanity to undo curse. How's that work then? I mean, I'm assuming I have to have humanity on me when I get cursed. And that way, I get cursed, but I don't retain the curse status. So my humanity gets used up to prevent that happening, I'm guessing. It's an interesting approach. It doesn't mean I have to keep constantly having humanity on me.
Contain the dark wraiths. Mark my words. The dark wraiths are the enemies of man, and any living
Well, I'm a
thing
woman,
that has
so
a soul.
it doesn't really bother me then.
They were never meant to roam again.
Well, drowning the fuckers probably would do it. Actually, probably not. I mean, if they're undead the same as I am, and I can't survive falling in water, why can they? It wouldn't really make any much... wouldn't really make very much sense, would it? The things and the words that come out of the mouth. Yeah. Because I've got that spell that apparently lets me cure myself. I'm not going to bother paying you to do it. Just sort myself out a bit later. For now, at least, I'm going to keep my curse status because, like I say, it's very useful for killing these ghosts and things. And, I presume there's a bonfire in here somewhere. And that's probably a pretty big assumption, but I am assuming. Then again, it depends how big the area actually is. Some of the smaller areas just have shortcuts back to, you know, a main sort of quest hub style bonfire. Doesn't seem to be anything over that way. Anything out here? Broken stairs? If those weren't broken, that probably would have been a much easier way of getting down here. Rather than going through the... I'm going to keep calling it a church, just for, you know, ease, really. Item up there, item over there. Probably ghosts and ghoulies everywhere. Any ghosts in here? No. Nah, good. Green Titanite, wow, amazing. Yeah. So like I can farm that from the slimes in the depths, you know, for free. And much easier than running all the way out here to get it. Large soul, again, not particularly useful at this stage in the game. Not unless I, you know, can't be bothered to go kill stuff to get souls to upgrade armor and things. Then they're useful, it's just, you know, a bit of free cash. So like having a top-up card in your pocket. It's a lift. Presumably that is a shortcut then, presumably. If I can actually get it to turn on. I think I found another one of those earlier, but it wouldn't work. Back when I first started the video, I believe it was. Assuming that... Yeah, there shouldn't be any reason why that isn't in the video. I mean, nothing went wrong, and... Yeah, it should still be there. Ooh, hello. It's mine, it's mine! It's a composite bow. That's nice. Oh, I know where I am now. I was right. I wasn't recording when I figured this out, but yeah. The Valley of the Drakes. It's between... Yeah, it's like the divide that cuts off New Londo from stuff like the Undead Burg and whatnot that surrounds Old Londo, I suppose you'd call it. Doesn't work. Of course not. Why would it? Use the key to the seal. Oh, it bit me. Weirdo in the red dress was right. Well, that's a point. If I'm gonna open the big gates into Drake's Valley... Oh, please tell me I drown the Drakes. Go on, show me. Oh, please, game. Oh, they're not in the cutscene. Colour me disappointed. That ain't fair. That ain't fair at all. I was hoping to see some Drakes getting washed down into the abyss. But no, From Software denied me. And suddenly all the mechanisms work. Admittedly because everything's not underwater. Then again, it is a sealed chamber, I suppose. The water weight probably would hold the thing down. Although, do I want to go stepping on an elevator that's been underwater for, you know, however many millennia? It's hard to get a sense of time in this game. It could be a couple of 100 years since the whole undead thing started, or it could be, like I say, millennia. It doesn't really give you a sense of time. In the fact that all this stuff, as impressive as it is still there, would imply it's probably only maybe a couple of 100 years since everything went south. Even then, that'd be a long time, but it'd be doable. Also the fact that everyone around here seems to remember the gods. That again would suggest maybe a couple of 100 years at most. Then again, everyone here is technically immortal. If they could hold on to their sanity long enough, then yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. I wonder when I got to the stage of the game where I stopped noticing myself taking what I would have, you know, considered silly risks by doing gambles and stuff like that. Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Would have been nice to have one of you when I was fighting Seath. But then again, if I hadn't been cursed, I wouldn't have come here. Swings and roundabouts and all that. Lots of items out there. Presumably I'll go around there at some point and I'll... Yeah, and I've lowered the water. I'm presuming I can go further down the building and do stuff that way. Okay. Well, I was hoping to, you know, change the camera view and see what was actually down there before dropping, but... I suppose just randomly spazzing out and throwing me off the edge also works, thank you game. Well, the first time that's happened, if you put the camera angle in a certain position, and then touch the controls in any fashion, the game needs to get confused about what you're asking it to do and will literally just chuck you in random directions at full speed. No fog gate over there. Into molesting. Haven't seen any ghosts in ages. Wonder if I've actually cleared the place out. This town is clear. Fuck it, might as well go down. I have the great sword of Adorius, motherfuckers. Just try me. Probably shouldn't be standing with my back to the entrance. That's probably, making myself seem a bit too cocky. The fuck is this? Weird texture. Oh, hello. Now, I hate to break it to you, FromSoft. I mean, I know this is supposed to be a terrifying sight and all, but there's no way the sheer number of people would have been in the size of the city I've seen so far, especially not in one place of it. You've got far too many bodies, basically, is what I'm saying. You know, whatever. Trying to aggro the drakes. Yes. What the fuck was that? Oh, hello. You're new. And you got a swirling vortex of doom for a hand. That's interesting. Ah, missed me. My turn. Wow, I took almost all your health off in a single jump. Well, I know how I'm going to face this. Fuck you! Ow! That's not really fair. Kicking me in the face. No, stop doing that. Get the game. Well, let's try this again then, shall we? So without the failure, I do believe. That'd be nice. Oh, guess what? Guess what? I got a secret to show you. A secret? Great sword of Adorius! No, who didn't... Ah, yes. One less Dick Rafe to worry about. Bitches didn't know I had the great sword, huh? That did quite a lot of backstab damage as well. That's like 700 odd. Interesting. That's the most backstab damage I've ever done with this weapon. Then again, it does say in the description that it strikes harder against servants of the dark. You know, them being dark wraiths, I'm assuming that that sentiment includes them most explicitly. No, nothing in there. Smashing the pots didn't get anyone's attention, did it? Nope, evidently not. Especially not the drakes, thankfully. Speaking of the drakes, I went and rested at the bonfire that's in the little shortcut into the Valley of the Drakes over there, from the Darkroot Basin. So if I do fuck this up and die, I won't have to run through the area with the ghosts all over again and get back down here. Just have to run past the dragons, which is a lot easier than you believe. Once they start trying to do their lightning breath attacks, they keep facing the same direction, so as long as you can get past them before the animation starts, there's a good 5-6 seconds where they're not chasing you, which is very useful. Let's abuse the camera a bit, shall we? Ooh. Suddenly Skeletor. What are you doing there, He-Man? Well, Skeletor, I thought I'd come and stab you in the fuck. Ow! Kick me in the face. So I tried to stab you in the spleen. Great sword of Adorius. Motherfucker.
I'll get you, He-Man.
No, you won't. Ooh, Titanite. Titanite chunk, which is good for upgrading lightning weapons. Might actually be able to upgrade my, lightning straight sword thingy even further. Nice. Definitely be useful for my fight against Sif when I actually go back to it. Speaking of, I know Solaire can throw lightning bolts as well. So if I can figure out how you get those, and I know it's got something to do with the what's it? I've heard it mentioned. The Warriors of Sunlight. I think he described himself as a member of. I think it's in his armor as well. It tells mention of this, so I'm assuming it's something you can do in game as well. If I can find out how you do it, and get myself some lightning powers, then yeah, that'd work out marvellously as a little backup. Another Wraith over there, just standing looking at the wall. I think it is. Someone shoot him in the head. Fucking 100 damage for a back of the headshot. Oh, I love my lightning bow. Oh, he's so angry. Oh, you prick. That's my favourite hat, damn it. No, shouldn't be a dick rave then, should you? Oh, don't start this nonsense. No. Ah, not this crap again where suddenly I just can't get backstabs to actually work. I really don't need this. Ah, piss. Ow! That hurt. And great sword of Adorius! Nice. It's a good job, you're so slow, really. Just ponce around the place going, I'm so angry. Someone get me a towel, I hate being wet. And all that, yeah, wonderful kind of nonsense. But still, there's no reason to try and kill me. Just because I am dry and you are not. I've got shiny armour and yours is kind of blue. Which isn't a bad colour, I'm saying, just a bit shit really. Actually, who am I kidding? I really do like your... Oh, for fuck's sake, come on, backstab. Or not. Ah, piss. And I... Well, that's new. The fuck was that? You're gonna fall for the same thing. You are as well! Oh, you nonce, really? You not think, Jeff's dead body lying right in front of the door, and the enemies just walked around the corner. Spider, Wraith sensors, tingling, imminent, trap ahead. Must spring it anyway. Can't show any caution, that'd be against the corporate image. Just better ponce around the corner and, oh god, he great sworded me to the face. That was new, I thought that was a ghost, but that took half my pissing health. The fuck was that? What was this bullshit? Hey, ghosty boy. Where are ya? Yeah, mama was a snowblower. Fuck. It's like a slime, but much more gigantic. Well, time for cowardly tactics. Stand at a distance and hit it in the face with magic. I better cause some pissing damage for a change. Meh, 200. Actually, 200 isn't bad, and yet that doesn't seem to even scratch your health bar. Fuck. You stuck? I think you're stuck on the stairs, aren't you? You know, I do believe it is. Years ago, actually. Sorry if I'm being quiet, I'm just trying to see if he'll keep not reacting. I don't think he is. I think he's quite generally stuck on the stairs. Which case I'm just keep shooting you in the face. Remember kids, whenever you can cheap out a game, always do so. Never play a game the way the developers want you to. That's just crazy talk. I mean, if you played the game the way the developers intended you to, you'd never actually get anywhere. At least not very fast, anyway. Always better to exploit, weakness in the coding and faulty game mechanics and, hey, it's one of you. Considering all I've faced so far, that's actually kind of cute. What are you gonna do? Run up to me and then explode after I'm already, 6 minutes that way? Just check no more dick wraiths lying around. I say lying, just hulking around. Desperately looking for a towel and a hairdryer. Even an odd outfit really, isn't it? The skull mask and then the huge, thick, black flowing locks and all that. Ah. Oh, you were so close, really. If only you could try once again, but you can't because you exploded. Ah. And then I went and ruined it all by doing something stupid like exploding you. Fun times. Fun times. I can see you there, You're kind of hard to hide. Especially when you're not really hiding, you're just standing there in the open. I'm half tempted to see if I could stab you through the wall, but you're standing a bit too far away for it to probably work. What I'd like to do is alert you to the fact I'm there and then get me trapped in a small room. So, lure you out into the open. Oh, guess what? What? Ah, I really dislike being kicked in the face. But, guess what? I got a surprise for you, Mr. Wraith. A surprise? That's right. Let me show you what it is. What is it? Great sword of Adorius, motherfucker. Oh, he's so angry. I do hope there's more of them. Probably. Great sword of Artorias. Motherfucker. Let's start recording again now. Okay then guys, I did a quick bit of exploring. Found a very large ember, which I'm assuming lets me upgrade normal weapons even more so. And a couple of extra souls, nothing important. As soon as you walk out the area I just was, you come into this area with the water pools and the Dick Wraith, who quite frankly appeared from almost nowhere and scared the crap out of me. I don't know if I've got that on recording though. Yeah, I'm assuming he was hiding behind here. Over by the man presenting his arse to the well. I'm sure that's all about. Probably some sort of hidden meaning in there. He's hanging halfway down a large gaping chasm and presenting his large gaping chasm to the world. That's obviously a secret wall, and that, I do believe, is a Dark Wraith. Now this could be troublesome for a man who'd have to, you know, break the wall and have the guy come after him. Unfortunately, I have a bow. It means I can do this. And to the face, Barbara! Fun times. Now, can you get through a secret wall? I don't believe you can. But you can drop into the water. Oh, you're so silly. Oh, that's not how you do it. Oh well. More exploring time, I guess. Okay, from where you guys saw me last, you go more or less straight ahead, up a set of stairs, kill another one of those big black slime thingies, walk around a corner, and you come to the boss. Well, fuck. Now this I didn't want to do. I was assuming this was going to lead me to a regular area because it was such a small fog gate. But no, apparently this is going to be boss time, isn't it? And I've got 20,000 souls on me. And I'm half dead because I'm cursed. Oh, this is not a good idea. This is really not a good idea. Oh, by the way, while I was walking around here, I did eventually figure out that the dude was going on about Artorias. I do have Artorias' ring, don't I? Which, according to the item description, is what allowed him to do the whole abyss walking thing. So, presuming this down here is the abyss, in theory all I need to do is equip it, and I should be able to go down there no problem. I'm not certain what happens if you drop down there without it on. Nothing good, I'm presuming. But yeah, as long as I've got it on, I should be fine. So, give it a roll, really. Can I? No. I was hoping I got enough endurance to finally take off Havel's ring, but no, I definitely don't. And because I've never fought this boss, I want as much maneuverability as possible, really. I saw through the edge of the world for a second there. Do you notice the big patch of fog up to the right? I didn't take any fall damage there. That's probably a good thing. Oh, piss. Slightly delayed, but, you know, better than never, I guess. Right, come at me, you freak. You look a bit like a Final Fantasy villain, actually. Yeah, there's a couple of Final Fantasy guys you're reminding me of right now. Ow! Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. I have to kill you as fast as humanly fucking possible. Wow, I'm doing like a couple of thousand damage per swing here. Nice. Well, not per swing, but, you know, per cycle. And he's dead. Bitches don't know. Oh, there you go. Next one. As long as you guys appear one at a time, I think I can do this fairly easily. Fuck, dodge. Or, you know, just take it directly to the face, whichever you prefer, Barbara. Whatever you're into, lass, really. Cuts. You're missing me half the time. Like I'm standing sort of to the side of you, I wonder. Yeah, you're missing me most of the time. Fucking kill it with fire, Barbara. Or, you know, with the great sword of Artorias. 2 down, 2 to go. Well, as long as you guys keep following the same attack pattern, I'm gonna win this. Actually plan to appear at any point? Any point. Any point now. Oh, there we go. Off in the distance. Ah, a wise guy, eh? And roll with it, Barbara. Nah, you missed. What a loser. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Ow, that one hurt. Heal. Cut him. Cut him. Ah, nice. It does help they seem to miss half the time. Those weird sort of angular slashes because they're so tall. Is there anyone around there? Hello? Hello? Monster? Big scary monster. Any time now would be nice. You don't care to help me make a sandwich or a cup of tea or... Oh, there he is. Nice of you to show up, mate. Well, the rest of us have been waiting for, forever. Well, that's new. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Is he gonna hurt? Is he gonna explode? Or not? Just drain half my health. Well, fuck you very much, sir. And cut him, Barbara. Cut him down to size. Fuck you. Fuck you. My god, that was the easiest boss fight I've ever done in this game. Except for maybe the centipede. Much like the centipede, in fact, you miss just as often. Well, I'll be damned. What, I only got a shard of a soul, though? What a swizz! I got 4 humanity, 4 different kings, 4 humanity. Yeah, makes sense. It's quite nice of you all to appear one at a time as well. Cool of an endurance run, really, but yeah. Imminent dark spot. Yeah, whatever, bro. Okay, hopefully the next time you guys see me, I shall be kicking Seif's bony white ass. So yeah. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye now.